you think about the pandemic shit?
Here's what I think about
Well,
the
what?
pandemic.
Do you believe in the COVID?
Okay.
Oh, white people.
So, why you gonna put me in the category of a Karen? I'm not gonna say that it's not a thing. I'm not gonna say that it's not happening. I'm not a scientist. I don't know. But things that I've seen by continuously working in, like, delivering to the hospitals and shit, first of all, the news is a bunch of hype. They're talking about all these dead bodies, all this shit. I'm not saying that that's not a thing. But the way that they're describing it, they're depicting it, it's not accurate. They're gassing it up.
No, it's accurate. People just don't know numbers. It's accurate as fuck. People just don't know numbers. So if you look at it, when they sit up and they tell you about, like, it's 20 million people that had COVID, you know, and then 200,000 died, blah, blah. Well, you sit there and you start doing math and all this kind of, it's almost roughly like 2%. You know, they don't tell you that. You know, if you...
So
if
it's
you,
the bigger
you,
picture.
Yeah.
They're not telling you the bigger picture.
They're not telling you it's such a small
that.
number, you know, but they showing you big numbers. Oh, and they blow it up, yeah, definitely. I'm like, oh man, it's 270,000 people dead and blah, blah, blah. That is definitely terrible. But, I mean, there's that many people that simply die from cancer, AIDS, you know, all these other different kind of things and stuff like that. And all they do is just give you the mass amount. They don't ever say, well, it's only 1% of the population or 1% of the world, you know, that actually died from this. And yeah, I definitely believe that it's an issue. Okay. It's something serious and stuff like that. There's something that could have been taken care of that's not. But I mean, you live to die.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
once you was born, you start dying.
The way I look at it is, I'm not trying to get it. Nobody wants to get sick. But if it hits me, it's my time to go. You know, like, that's my way out. I don't know. Like, I'm not blasé about it, but kind of. If it happens, it happens. I'm not about to restrict myself. I didn't really do anything crazy anyway. But I'm very skeptical about a lot of it.
The fact is that they don't know that much about it and what it can do, because it is showing that it has like lasting effects. Like if you get it, it's gonna be with you. It's almost something that's just dormant. It'll go dormant. It's still gonna be with you. Mm-hmm. And you can have the antibodies, whatever it is, they can give you the vaccine. Also, it's still gonna be with you. It might not affect you tomorrow, but 20 years down the line, there's gonna be a lot of people fucked up behind this shit. And it's a man-made thing. But it happened when Fulio sit up there and fuck with China about the tirades and the trade and export and import and shit. He fucked with them on that shit. That's when all the shit happened. When somebody was like, you know what?
It's not direct war.
Fuck this
it's not like
up.
we're gonna bomb the U.S.
Yeah.
We're just gonna implant something that's very systematic and very.
We'll get your ass.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I don't think that was a coincidence at all. So I'm very skeptical about it. I don't trust the government. Obviously, you can't. And I just don't trust the media, especially. If I gotta go do something, I'm gonna go do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to.
But just do it safely.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like you can't keep yourself in the house. You'll go fucking crazy.
But the problem is that I don't think I worry too much about. I do worry about getting it because of the fact that it could go to my kids, stuff like that, or people that I'm around that might have pre-existing conditions and all that kind of shit. I don't want to fuck somebody else up. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like I said, like I'll take care of myself.
I guess it's a blessing that it's only me and Bentley because, I mean, I really haven't. I honestly think that I've already had it.
Really? And you breathing around me right now? We've been here for fucking an hour, and
a couple months ago.
You giving it to me? You still can give it to me. Oh my gosh. You didn't even tell me about this. You need to fucking walk me through this podcast and I'm gonna get COVID.
COVID-19 exposure. This is proof. So now can you sue me if I knowingly, supposedly had COVID? And
yeah, it's like manslaughter.
Yeah. You die, but
yeah.
listen.
This shit is on This is on tape.
Don't die.
Yeah.
I got some vitamins. You need some vitamins?
No, I take vitamins every day.
Okay, good. Just in case you're short, though, I got some vitamins. But yeah, I think I had it a couple months ago because for 2 weeks, I mean, I was just like, just not feeling well. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, like just like that, I couldn't taste nothing. I couldn't smell anything.
Well, yeah, flu is symptoms.
Yeah, exactly. I've never gotten the flu shot in my adult life.
Me either.
I've never done any of that shit. And I'm pretty healthy. Like, I very rarely get sick. I'll get a cold when the weather changes for like a couple of days, maybe a week, and I'm cool. After that, I'm cool. You know what I mean? Like, you also have to take care of yourself. You have to value yourself. And yeah, we don't eat the best. We drink. We do these things that we shouldn't do. We smoke. But all in all, you should be an active person. You should be eating as best as you can. You know what I mean? Taking care of yourself, period. So that when things do arise like this, your body has a better chance, in my personal opinion. Overweight people, I think that they were saying that, I don't know, allegedly, I don't believe the media completely, but that it was like stored in their fat cells or something like that, so it was hitting them harder. But I don't know. Along with the pre-existing conditions thing, I guess that's all a negative factor. It just adds on to it.
No, it ain't good.
No, it's not good. The flu ain't good either. Neither is chronic diarrhea, but speaking of chronic diarrhea. So I had a real bad day yesterday. Bad day. Worst fucking Christmas Eve ever.
You had chronic diarrhea?
No.
Oh.
But to top it all off, that's what set me over the edge. I was in here fucking sobbing. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this just happened. It just, from the jump, I woke up, I was already sad because it was Christmas Eve, and like, I don't got no family here, blah, 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 whatever. And then I go to work. I lost my ID, which also had my keys to my truck attached to it, because I took my homegirl's car to work, and we had to park in a different parking lot, because we have all these rentals for the holidays, whatever. So I lost all that stuff. And I'm just like, when I realized it, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go back to the parking lot. So I'm like freaking out. Long story short, but this was after like 45-minute endeavor of like, where the fuck are my keys? Where's my ID? Oh my gosh, what the fuck's happening? And then just everything's going wrong ever since. And then the job had me on a dummy mission. Everything was closed. Everything. And I'm just like, this is stupid. So I'm bringing all this shit back that I just loaded my truck, taking it back to the station, whatever. And I get home, and the house is a mess, of course. So I'm like, dude, just go get a shower. I'm gonna clean up, go get a shower, I'll make dinner. Tell me when I go check on him. And he like shit all over the shower.
Oh
he shit in the and it's clogged. The tub is clogged with his shit. And I was like, I lost it. You already know as a parent that when they do those things, that you're just like, what the fuck? What are you doing? You know what I mean? But they're kids at the same time, so you can't get too upset with them. But I was so like, why? Because he's older. He's 7, and he'll just do dumb shit like that.
I don't think it's dumb shit, but it's more to the fact that it's like,
you know where to go to the bathroom, fool, you know? And I'm not mad at him because honestly, like, I get it. He's still young.
Yeah.
He's a child.
Yeah.
And we often forget those things. We forget that we're dealing with children here. They're smart and they're sophisticated, but they are very juvenile in their thinking. And he's in a weird stage between, I was just barely like a baby, and now I'm kind of creeping into adolescence. So physically, I mean, he's big as hell. So that plays a part too in my perception. I'm like, dude, you're big as fuck. You're half my size. What the fuck are you doing? But realistically, in his mind, he's kind of...
That's why I told you, like, it's taking me time to still get to that point, you know? Where does all the wisdom come from? Where do you sit there and actually realize that, you know, certain things that you do and don't do, and how to do this and how to do that?
It comes through experience, I think.
Yeah.
Through the things
Life.
through trial and error.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to make that mistake again. So you have to go through the struggle in life. You have to go through some dumb shit to realize what you value and what you don't value, is what I've realized going going into my 30s. When you have it easy, when you have everything made for you, you're kind of just like, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want to do because it's just easy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if everything's easy, where's the chase?
Gotta always have a challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, sometimes a challenge can back the fuck off a bit, but if it's meant to be like that, it can be like that. I don't mind the struggle, personally.
Love a challenge.
I don't mind.
The chase.
You have to. It's almost like I craved it. Like I knew I needed it. So then, like when I moved out here, like having that in the back of my head, knowing that that's what I needed to experience things and to learn the values in my life. Actually experiencing it is a totally different thing. Because you don't really realize what you're getting into until like you're in it. You know what I mean? And then you're just like, damn. There's a lot more into this. This is way more than surface level than I thought. But it's all worth it, in my opinion. You gotta go through the struggle.
Oh, I'm done. I'm out.
You're out? You want some of this?
No.
I can't cheers an empty cup.
Huh?
Isn't that like bad luck or something?
I thought water was.
Mm-mm.
Now it's empty. No, go ahead and do your shot, man. Enjoy it.
Enjoy my last Christmas shot before I wrap these presents.
I can't believe you drank fucking Dr. Pepper. Ugh.
Mm.
I drink it by itself, but not with no alcohol.
I don't like soda.
What?
I don't drink it like on a daily basis or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't just go to the store and be like, damn, I'm gonna have this with my dinner. Let me get a 6-pack of Dr. Pepper. Like I don't drink soda. Drink water.
That's your beverage of choice on that Hennessy.
Yeah, especially the cherry one with the Hennessy.
Cherry Dr. Pepper?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just like cherry Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I drink shit out of that.
I don't really.
I get a 12-pack and run through it, but yeah, cherry Dr. Pepper, I drink shit out of that.
That and like juice, like coffee, I'll fuck some coffee up. I drink coffee like every day, which I gotta chill out.
Just black?
I used to.
That's the healthiest way.
It is the healthiest way because it's diuretic. It's good for you. It starts your day. It cleans you out. But I've been doing the creamer, which I need to back off on because all that dairy is not good for you. And that artificial shit. For my body at least.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling the dairy. It makes me phlegmy and it makes me bloated.
You lactose intolerant?
I feel like we're all lactose intolerant a little bit. No? Does your body good? You don't get gas? But what if you abstain from it?
You get gas from anything.
Yeah, you can. But getting gas is like your body being irritated by something that you ingested. You know?
I never paid no fucking attention. It don't bother me. I mean, shit, you're supposed to fart.
Yeah.
You're supposed to burp. You're supposed to do all this shit. Why would you sit there and have that hole up there? The stuff ain't supposed to come out of it.
I feel like I just notice more things with my body now because I'll purposely abstain from things.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, people find ways to make money off everything. Like,
I ain't nobody making money off me with
what I'm just saying, like, you think about how shit is like, people are always allergic to shit, allergic to this and blah, blah. You're not allergic to it. It's only so many allergies or allergic reactions you can have from things that can actually either kill you or really harm you. But they try to make everything be like, oh no, I'm allergic to this, I'm allergic to that. No,
so
you're not.
here's the solution.
What?
It's a pill. And it costs you $20.99. I don't know.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like that's what they
fucking Claritin D.
Yeah.
Over the counter.
But it's not the fact that you're allergic to it. You just, your body's like it's a tolerance. You just don't tolerate it. You know.
Yeah. And everybody's
you're not
different.
allergic, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Allergic is something serious.
Like a shellfish allergy.
Yeah.
That's
shit
like I've never had. When I was younger, I've had like allergic reactions to things.
So tell me this shit. Why do women don't like shit like seafood?
I love seafood.
Well, that's you. You probably one in a fucking million. But it's just a lot of women saying like, oh, I don't eat
Really?
Yeah.
I could fuck up some crab legs. I'll tell you that though. It's been a long time too. Dude, I should go there.
Where?
Some place that has crab legs. Red
Hey.
Lobster, Joe's Crab Shack. It's been a minute. Bentley loves
Why
Red
don't you
Lobster.
go there and spend all that money on
So I'm gonna do it myself. But then
that?
again,
You ain't gotta do it yourself. You know you can go to Albertsons and get them steamed.
what's Albertsons?
Grocery store.
Oh, I didn't know.
And like
I'm still trying to figure out the grocery stores
Like,
here. Like I know Fry's and I know
they could be
Food City.
a lot of times they be like $6.99 a pound or $9.99 a pound.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And you got the
You can go get them steamed whatever seasoning you want.
what is that seasoning? The
Yeah, lemon pepper
Old Bay.
Cajun,
Old Bay.
all that kind of shit. Yeah, you just go get them like, hey, can you steam this for me? Like, yeah, no problem. They steam it right there.
For real?
Yeah.
You about to turn me on to some
I'm just telling
Albertsons?
Yeah.
Where the hell is Albertsons around here?
Close one probably in Scottsdale.
Oh damn. See, that's why. That's exactly why. Even when I had a car, I never really. I
Closest
like
one is
AJ's.
Scottsdale.
AJ's is dope. You been to AJ's?
Yeah, I've been at
Ooh, I like AJ's. Their lunches are really good, and their sweets, their cookies.
Anyway,
No, but on some real stuff, you want to make some fucking crab legs one day? Your girls like crab legs and shit.
well,
Oh,
my
that sounds
oldest
so
daughter,
good.
my oldest daughter is something. She had it before. My youngest never had it.
Mm.
I never introduced my youngest to it yet. I thought about doing it one day, but I was like, fuck, I don't want to waste the money on it.
Just in case I don't like it. That's the thing with kids. How do you cook for kids? Pasta, cheese.
Trial and error.
Yeah. Bentley likes Sloppy Joe a lot, which I'm coming to find, which I never even thought about, but I guess his dad made that a lot.
I had to cook two different ways.
What's 2 different ways?
Because one of them will sit there and eat a lot of vegetables or something like that, or pastas and shit like that, and the other one will eat a lot of meats.
Mm.
So I can't combine the two dishes because then they'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna eat this.
I'm
and
not
I
gonna,
eat
you're gonna pick
this.
it apart.
Yeah, you know. And so I was like, fuck, all right, I figured it out. So I kind of like they love fish, so I just stick with the kind of seafood and shit like that. Well, one of them eat fish and shrimp, and one of them just eat fish. You know, like, so I make a pasta or something like that, and then I figure it out. But I
That's
be whipping it
dope.
up.
Like, I admire you for being a single dad and doing that. Like, you can tell, like, going into your house, you can see that you put a lot of thought into everything. You know what I mean? Like, you
Oh,
pay attention to your daughters, and, like, that's super sweet.
you have to. I mean, even the fucking older kid, I gotta pay attention to. Like, I mean, all of them. I've always been with all my kids except for my daughter because her mom is. But I stay in communication with her. I know I don't want to say bad shit about it, but I stay in constant communication with my daughter. Period. But her mom is just something else. But the other ones, the other 4, yeah, it's. And I always tell them, I say, shit, you ever want to just give your kid up, just give them to me.
Aww.
I take them, like, because women come and go. Once you make a kid, they always there. So
Yeah.
why not say they'd be like, all right, just come on, let's just go ahead and make this happen, let's make it work. So
That's true.
you can't. They didn't ask to be here. You brought them here.
And you're just making the next generation, you know?
Mhm.
Like, you're raising a man and a woman. That's all it is. I can't wait to have more kids. Mama, I mean,
Your window closing. You better go ahead and get them out the way.
why is everybody saying that? Okay, so literally,
Cause you
okay.
gonna be wanting to raise some fucking kid for it. Listen,
I'm not going to. No, okay, I'm gonna be
listen,
traveling.
You won't. Anyway,
No, I'm not gonna be
if
traveling.
you fuck around and have a baby at 40, you ain't gonna be traveling.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I want to do. Like, I want to travel. I want to have a baby now.
Okay, but what I'm trying to tell you is that I had my first kid at 20. I'm 40. I just had my last kid when I was fucking, 39? I'll be raising kids for 40 years. For 40 years straight. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I want to do that. I want. If I do, I'm gonna have my baby on one of those fucking front pack things.
My kids' mom used to do that. Put them on and
Hell
go
yeah.
hike up Camelback and all that kind of
Introduce
shit,
them
stuff
to
like
shit.
that.
Mm-hmm.
But that
It's
can only go
harder.
so long.
It's harder.
You know, you think you're gonna be packing a 5-year-old up that motherfucker and be like, oh, I just don't. What if your baby,
Some kids are like super cooperative.
and what if your baby
Mine
have
is
a,
not.
I'm just saying, what if your baby have a disability or something like that? You know, I'm blessed that, you know, all my kids is straight. You know what I mean?
And that's what, like, that's the best thing that you could just be thankful for, because I mean that would be so challenging. I just wish I could just take Bentley back to being a baby.
I'm finna have to deal with menstrual cycles, you know, all this other kind of shit, them fucking with boys and all this kind. I don't want no parts of that. I ain't got no choice because I'm gonna have to do it, you know what I mean? But it's kind of like, hey, Dad, it's that time again, you know, like, fuck, you know.
Aww.
I'm one of those ones that I buy everything in bulk. So you can trust me, you ain't gonna never run out. If I gotta go get it, you ain't gonna never run out
But
of
you
shit.
know what's so dope about that is
You can
you're
always have
going
your
to
shit.
set the precedent for them to like seek a male like you in their life. Co-parenting. How is that dynamic?
What do you mean?
Like with the other parent. Like how has that been throughout the 20 years of your parenting?
Well, the two boys is by the ex-wife. It was rough at first. And then it kind of like smoothed over. We ended up being like, we real good friends. We'll just sit up and just call up. We can just talk about anything. And it kind of upsets me at times because of the fact that I know that she could do more. And it's kind of like, nah, just let him handle it, you know. Because they see what I'm already going through and be like, oh, fuck it, just go ahead and give it to him. And be like, all right, you know what, fuck it.
I guess.
Like, I got another 2 or 3 years of this shit. Let me just go ahead and push this 2 or 3 years out the way. You know, it's like, I set myself up to kind of like, I can get through this. You know, mentally, I focus on it. I'm going to get through this. I'm going to figure it out. And I don't worry about the other person. I mean, because I can't, you know.
You don't have time to.
Yeah, grown person gonna do what a grown person gonna do, you know. So I just gotta keep doing me. You do you, and I do me. And later on, you be like, oh, well, we raised some good kids. And I'm like, no, motherfucker, I raised some good kids, you know. You know, we can talk about this shit later on, you know. But until the time come, you know, I just gotta make sure that the needs and wants and whatever it is they gotta be met. So. Same shit you doing. There you go. You get better on cutting.
Why you gotta clown on me though? Had some Hennessy, don't judge me.
Oh, that's what it is that you do? Do that. So where did you grow up off of?
Like music?
Yeah.
Honestly, like this right here is my time period. What was this, like 2000 to 2008? We're gonna stretch it to 8.
You are, and I just heard it move.
Oh my gosh. This is how you wrap presents. 5 shots, that's all I've had. Your girl gets fucked up. That's why I hate paper, because it's such a waste lately. But it does look really pretty. Besides that corner, just ignore that corner.
No, that's straight.
It will be.
What are you trying to do? Make it look like a Canada store wrap?
What happened to Ja Rule? You know what happened to
Then
him?
you got fat.
You know what happened? I was watching a documentary about this island. So Ja Rule and this white dude had this idea to have all these people come out for like a what do you call that? Like a Bonnaroo festival type of thing. You know what I'm talking about? On this island. So they charged people all this money, and it ended up, what the fuck? Being a tropical storm. Wiped everything out. They had no plans. They had nowhere for these people to stay. It was basically a big scam. People paid all this money because it's Ja Rule. So they're like, oh, it's gonna be dope. It wasn't. And I think they got sued massively for all of it. Yeah. I thought that was interesting. I'm like, wow, so that's
Why
what
don't
Ja
you buy
Rule
all
did.
this different wrapping paper? I'm saying, like, why don't you just get one roll and wrap it all in that one roll? like I said, different designs and patterns and stuff.
Because some are from Santa and some are from my mom. Right? You gotta make the fucking fantasy alive, you know what I mean? So Santa gets this. No? Okay. Let's have a party. Oh, we're still recording.